What teachable moments could you find after a game like that?
Well, we'll have a look at the video, but you know, it's the first game. It's the first game coming out of the summer, and you expect a lot of mistakes. And there certainly were a lot today. We'll focus on the positive things that we could find through the game. There's a lot of it through the second period. In terms of teachable moments, I think it's obviously about the individuals that are here. So it's, we'll try to clean some things up and be better as a group on Sunday, but we're just going to focus on the individuals and look closely at the video and things that we can show them. But it's the first game. We're not going to put too much stock into it.
How are your injured guys?
I don't have any sort of reports in terms of where they're going to be at after today, but Middleton upper body injury there, obviously didn't finish the game, and then Rassin in lower body, so I don't know what's going to happen with them. And then we had some guys didn't play today, obviously. Dermott was ill today. We'll see how he is. And then Brooks didn't play today. He had mono this summer. He's just recovered through that, and he's back on the ice. You see him through our skates, but he won't play Sunday either. We're just giving him more time to train and skate and get him ready for next weekend.
What did you see from Liljegren tonight? Just a matter of maybe a little bit of rest and adjustment for him?
Yeah, I thought the real bright spot for him was that power play we had in the third period. It was a real opportunity for him to really showcase what he can do. I saw some really special things there. It was a pretty sloppy and unorganized game by us, and that doesn't play into his kind of game. So I think he'd probably be a little frustrated with that. But that power play and just some other plays he made throughout the game, I think, showed some real positive things. And I think as the talent gets better and more organized and things like that, as people settle in, I think it'll fit him a little bit more.
His body language is pretty frustrated after the one giveaway. Do you try to give him some positive reinforcement just to keep his mind where it needs to be, sort of thing?
Yeah, I think that's an easy one for him to be hard on himself, but that's another one I'm talking about. I just watched it back there, and we had no structure. He's got no support. Nobody's in the spots they're supposed to be, and if they were, he'd have more than the one option that he was trying to go to, and a guy like him would have found it. So, he can't be hard on himself there. Like I said, when there's more structure in place and people are in the right spots, he's going to find those options.
Is that sloppiness just a kind of result of getting a group of guys together and giving them maybe 24 or 48 hours to come up with something?
Yeah, I think so. And there's a lot of kids here coming out of junior hockey from all different programs, and you throw all those factors in, and it's going to lead to those types of mistakes. And we tried to get as organized as we could be. There were some good things for us. I thought we took the game over in the second period and second half there. Obviously put ourselves in the position going into the third, but just didn't take care of it. So, sloppiness was expected. We felt good about our second period and thought we would be in good shape, but obviously not the case.
In a case like Timothy's coming in as the first-round draft pick, obviously there's a lot of attention on a guy like him. Can there be a tendency in your debut to sort of want to try to do too much and really live up to the expectations that you come in with?
I think everybody that's here, regardless of where they're drafted, wants to do really well. I don't see any issues with him trying to do too much. Again, there's the one mistake ends up in our net, but to me, that's more on the four guys around him than it is the guy who makes the play, because the options aren't there for him like they should have been. I'm not going to overthink anything, and I wouldn't expect him to.
Basil obviously impressed at that camp. What did you think of his sort of first game today?
Yeah, I didn't see him as much here today. He had a couple good plays. You saw him cut to the middle the one time in the third period and got an opportunity there. Things are one step quicker out here. Obviously, guys are a lot more competitive here than they would have been in a development camp setting. And it's not just him, but all guys have got to rise to that level. But it's also day one here in early September. Guys are getting the rust off. Some guys get it off sooner than others. We expect that we'll be a lot better as a group on Sunday, as Ottawa will be better, having skated more together and playing tomorrow and all those things. We're expecting a better effort from everybody.